Saturday night was big for us, big for the morale of our team. It was great to see our kids enjoy playing the game of basketball and realizing that when we do things that we know we're capable of doing and do them well, that we can put good results on the court. This week is huge for us as we move forward. We got to be able to put back-to-back games together. We've got to be able to get ourselves back in this thing, and it's going to be one game at a time. Eastern Illinois is a very good basketball team. They've already beaten Tennessee Martin this year. They score the basketball extremely well, so it'll be a difficult task for us. And SIUE's kind of been in the same boat we have. They've struggled a little bit, but we know that everybody's hungry for victories at this point. So we're excited about the week, but we know we've got a lot of work to do to get ready.
What was the key to maintaining morale? Had a tough stretch, and then came out and played like that. I mean, that was incredible.
Well, I just think, like I said, you just got to remind them, that there is purpose in everything that we do. There is a process that we're going through in order to get to where we want to be. And, more than anything, you just got to love on them and, got to breathe life into them and belief into them and let you know that, they're not valued by their wins and losses, and they're not valued by their percentages. They're valued because they're a part of our family. So I think, when you get them inside your circle and they understand that you're with them and that you're for them, and that goes a long way. And like I said, it was good to see it all come together Saturday night.
Earlier this year, you talked about how the start of conference play, we got to split these games, and then once we get past this really tough part of the schedule, we have to win every one. Is that where you're at right now?
Yeah, we're going into the next 10 games. We got to win them. We've got to figure out a way to do that. It's not going to be easy. Nothing about this is easy, but we know going in that we've got to step up, and we've got to be able to, again, be consistent in the things that we do. Our efforts got to be there, but our execution has also got to be better. So, we're just going to continue to work each and every day and get ready for those games. But, the kids understand where we are and where we need to be.
The 3 double-doubles in a game, you've seen a lot of basketball player coach. You ever seen anything like that, even at a high school level?
Maybe a couple kids. I don't know about 3, but the sharing of the basketball was tremendous Saturday night. The extra pass was there, but one thing that I think gets unnoticed is those good passes and good setups have been there all year. We just haven't finished the play at the end. We've missed the layup or we've missed the shot. So it was good to see it all come together, but it goes to show you what this team can do when we put that together. And the kids that are playing and they're out there, they're giving everything they've got. They're digging deep to give us even more than we ask of them. So, but to have 3 kids do that, I think just goes to show to the chemistry and the connectivity of this team right now.
Also on Lex Mays, like 3 weeks ago, you could tell when she shot it, she knew it wasn't going in. Now it looks like every time she shoots it, she knows it's going in.
Well, and that's just to continue to tell her, shoot, and, we believe in you, and that's your job. Keep shooting the basketball. And I think that comes from encouragement of the coaching staff and also encouragement from her teammates. She wants to make them all, and sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. But you can only control what you can control. But I've learned that the older I get, the mind is one of the most pivotal components of an athlete. And that belief and that confidence goes a long way.
Reagan continues to get more and more minutes off the bench. What has she kind of done behind the scenes to get those minutes?
Reagan's always worked hard. Always been one of the players at practice that flies around and does things that we need her to do. Her being able to come in and give us some offense. I mean, she can shoot the basketball, but she's been really streaky in games. She makes 90% in practice on the scout team. She wears us out every single day, but being able to bring that confidence into a game situation and make some shots is going to be huge for us going forward.
With Alexis, ever since she's entered the starting lineup, I think she's had an assist at least in each game. I think 1, and sometimes 3 and 4, and then on Saturday 10. What is it about her passing ability that's so unique and different from Macy's?
Well, right now one of our struggles is that we do not have enough players on our team that can create for others. They can get themselves shots at times, but maybe not be able to create for others. Well, Alexis is one of those players that can do that. And so she's just taken on a more of a mindset that I'm going to go and I'm going to get to my spot, and either I'm going to try to finish for myself or it's going to allow me to pull defense and create for others. She's always been a really good passer. She sees the floor extremely well. She's unselfish, sometimes too unselfish when I think, shoot that layup, don't necessarily pass it out. But that's what we need more of. We need more players that are willing to create for others and help us get the shots that we need in our offense.
Tell us some specific challenges Eastern Illinois will present for you.
Well, the size isn't really going to be an issue for once, but they run a dribble drive offense, and so you got to be able to guard the ball, but you got to be able to get to shooters as well. They put up good numbers offensively, and obviously, as much as we want to talk about defense, which is very important, and I will never say that it's not, but you come to find out you got to put the ball in the basket to be able to win. So to be able to limit them, so to speak, and be able to keep up with them offensively is probably our biggest task.
Being, being a basketball coach and someone who's kind of been around the game for a long time, what was yesterday like?
When I first saw it, it was like, did that really happen? And sometimes things like that happen to remind all of us how blessed we are, and you hate it for all the people that loved him as a player, as a friend. It took me back to when Pat Summitt passed. I didn't personally know her, but it personally affected me. And I know that it personally affected a lot of people. Probably the thing that bothered me the most was the children. On the plane, when you're a mom, that's what you think about. And, it's just sad. But, people pass every single day, and they're not recognized because they're not iconic or they're not in the NBA or I think the emotion for me comes from is sometimes I forget to be appreciative for what we have, and we worry so much about the storms in our life and the things that maybe, come and go with wins and losses as a coach and things like that, and sometimes we forget perspective. So I think as much as anything yesterday put things in perspective for me, and I hugged my children quite a bit yesterday.